in the highlights package. They were not aired last week, but they were featured in highlights. You saw that Mama Lugano's got a big 38-24 home win over 1-800 Bayadad. That's a big win over Bayadad, who were a playoff team, I believe, last year. Or if not a playoff team, they at least were a top 10 team, so they at least made the participation bowl.
If they weren't a playoff team, they got snubbed.
Oh, that's a controversy already. But Mama Lugano's, we look at last year, Mama Lugano's in the Gluttony League. They're in the Foreign Legion. They are in the Pinko division of the Foreign Legion. They finished 7-4 on the season, 4-3 in conference. That was good enough to get them. I believe they got they were in a bowl movement. They were on the winning end of the Tucson Dehydration Bowl. They beat Tremors Pizza 35-30, so a good season on the whole for them. Busted Rubber Auto and Tire Repair. They were an outstanding team last season. They finished. Where do I have them finished? They finished number 2 ranked in all of South Tucson. They were 7-4, 4-3 in conference. They actually, however, fell in the first round of the playoffs to second to non-Curry Shop, 31-24. So disappointing end of the season, but a solid effort. Both these teams, like I said, won in week 1, so they're 1-0. Busted Rubber had an overtime win over Casa de Gordoso Hourly Motel, 23-17 away from home. They now open up their season at home.
Hey, where'd you say they finished in the rankings last year again?
Number 2. What is it? I'm not sure what's I don't know what's funny about,
You have to be cool in the room, Brian. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
I'm not sure what all I'm saying is they were number 2 in all of South Tucson, and it was not a very, there were a lot of laughs to be had. It was a very good season for them. Albeit ended on a sour note with them. I gotta say, when you're ranked number 2 and you lose in the first round of the playoffs, that really stinks. You're number 2, and that's just a kind of a crappy way to end the season. What is so funny?
You're killing out there, Brian.
I think it's this LaClore, man. It's got me fucked up.
Okay, so anyway, let's go through Star Watch. Brought to you by Star Watch, the local access program where it's 2 dudes watching old episodes of Star Search. Star Watch, starting things off with Busted Rubber Auto and Tire Repair. Their star player is, you know him, you love him, he's a tight end, Big John Stuff. God, Seth's going to be upset he's not here for this one. Big John Stuff. Also on their team, their star player, that is left outside linebacker, Devious Mastermind. And not pictured, defensive back, Alimonious Inquisitor. Busted Rubber, they are out of the Blue Collar Conference. And the BCC expanded to 10 teams, so that means now there are 2 divisions, the Grit Division and the Grind Division, because of course there are, and they are in the Grit Division. On the other side of this football is Mama Lugano's Legitimate Spaghetti House, coming out of the Pinko Division of the Foreign Legion Conference. They are headed up by star quarterback Carson Brown. So, Ben, you're going to enjoy that one. Carson Brown.
No, I'm trying to remember the Carson Brown origin.
In the meadow, we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Carson Brown. The snowman, Carson Brown.
That's the funniest thing that kid ever said.
Yeah, not pictured.
It's lyrics, right?
Not pictured. Running back, Marvelous Virgin, which is a shame because Marvelous Virgin had an outstanding game in week 1. And also pictured there, left outside linebacker, Bash Brothers. So I feel between Carson Brown and Bash Brothers, Ben, this is probably your team.
It's a great episode to be on.
Between Carson Brown and Bash Brothers, this is your team.
Unless there was a character called Tom Brady blowing David Ortiz, there's nothing that would be more up my
alley. It's Tom Brady blowing David Ortiz while Larry Bird's giving him a reach around.
That's the coach.
Red Auerbach put the whole thing together.
All right. Well, he was the mastermind behind it all.
That's what I want to know.
Bobby Orr's just on his shitty knee.
Bobby Orr, Tom Brady, Mo Vaughn, and Nomar Garciaparra walking to a talent agency.
Oh my God, Mo Vaughn has got so much fupa.
And they fuck that guy's wife.
And they buy it all because they have all the talent.
And what do you call your act? The fucking Aristocrats kid.
I was trying to find a more Bostonian way to say that, but that's about it. All right. Well, we know that Ben's picking Mama Lugano's.
Bill Ricca.
Bill Ricca. What do you call it? Stories from Bill Ricca.
Well, my father's name is William Ricca.
Oh my God, there should be a dude just named Bill Ricca. Oh my, I want to do like
on the list. Oh, we will talk off the air.
Yeah, we'll have to talk off the air. This might be another project. All right, y'all. So Ben's clearly picking Mama Lugano's. Will, RJ, who you got?
God. Oh. I'm going Busted Rubber.
Busted Rubber, like the team that went number 2 last year. Will, who you got?
Well, with Mama Lugano's.
All right. Meanwhile, chat, tell us who you got. We'll just go ahead and type it in the chat. We'll let you know. Meanwhile, let's go down to the Muni. You are looking live at Municipal Field number 171 in downtown South Tucson, Arizona, for the first half of our doubleheader here on a Thursday night, week 2. Mama Lugano's legitimate spaghetti in their in the away strip of white jerseys with black helmets and black pants. They are receiving the football, going left to right on your radio dial here on KYST 89.3 The Bone, AM 1400 The Growler. And that is Busted Rubber, the home team, in their alternate uniforms. They're wearing all black. They're not protesting anything. They're just, black helmets, black jerseys, and red pants. That is Busted Rubber defending. And they're going to start things off with handing it off. And Marvelous Virgin, first play from scrimmage, 11 yards. And Marvelous Virgin had an outstanding game in week 1, and you can see their intentions are clear. They want to give Marvelous Virgin a lot of that ball. I gotta say,
him to drive through all the holes.
Yes, Marvelous Virgin, no penetration there from the Virgin, no gain there. Trey Trangan, not easy to say with the tackle. By the way, Ben. And then Carlton Fisk arrives, and he's doing the Spider-Manning right into everyone's face. Fucking sick, yo. That was Roll Fizzlebeef with that one, and then Patrick Timid Donut. And here comes the ghost of Yaz, ready to spook the spunk right out of somebody. And he goes,
Yaz is not dead.
He goes, Yaz is dead, right? Okay, no, he's like, Yaz is not dead. I have no idea.
And then Tony Caniculero comes in. He's got that wonky eye from getting hit with a fastball, and fucking Jimmy Williams just fucking coming on it.
All right. I was just about to go throw it back to Tony Canigliaro.
I have one request though, Ben. If you do that, if you go into that, at the end of it, can you go to a random city in Massachusetts, like the Callers? You don't have to do the whole bit. I just want to hear you say random cities from Massachusetts.
And then Pumpsy Green's over there. No one's letting him in because he's an African American. And let's be honest.
Somerville, Massachusetts.
Paul from Cohasset.
Cohasset. It sounds like it's from Long Island, though. And screen pass way overthrown. Carson Brown. That's his first incompletion. It is second and 10. Please.
Why is it called Bill Ricca? It's Bill Erica. That's what it says.
You're from the South. Your state's just called racial slurs for names.
Clearly, it was Bill and Erica.
That's our pancake houses.
Speaking of, let's go.
Bill Erica.
Speaking of, let's go to Jeremy in racial slurs for names, Arkansas. Jeremy. He's a regular to the Paul Feinquat show. He's the dude who always loves Buy-A-Dad. He's like, I gotta say, 100 Buy-A-Dad missed out on the playoffs last year, and we were robbed.
Robbed like a certain someone.
Bill.
I bet you this guy's not going to be driving a Corvette Stingray anytime. Oh, it's a fumble!
Oh, it is. It's 4th and 4, and it is still Mama Lugano's ball. They're going to have to go for it. It's no man's land right now. Mama Lugano's.
They're absolutely fired up now. The grand.
Oh my God! Oh, you idiot! Marvelous Virgin with a 2-yard catch starts running backwards, tackled short of the first down marker.
Marshall's going the wrong way. He thinks he scored a touchdown.
He said it was an accident, but we know what he was trying to do.
Subterfuge.
Oh my God, these kids are just so dumb. These kids are dumber than rocks.
Fucking millennials.
Coach.
If only Coach. You had we haven't played that one yet this season. Tucker Bradley, 2-yard gain on that one, and of course, if you remember correctly, Busted Rubber, known for the offensive duo of Hadley and Bradley. Oh God, Tammy from South Tucson and Phyllis from South Tucson. That's right.
Oh, no, hang on. Phyllis would still be from Mulga.
Yeah, she is from Mulga.
I-Man from South Tucson.
I-Man from South Tucson.
You didn't know
Stingray
it, but
Steve
there's a
from South
Mulga,
Tucson.
Arizona.
Mulga, is there really? I believe you.
No.
Oh.
No.
Don't tell us that.
Coach, your running back caught it and then started running backwards. He did. He's a good kid. And that's going to be a 3-and-out for Busted Rubber, 4th and 9. Hadley with his first pass. Hadley to Bradley, but only got a yard out of it.
So then Kevin Garnett's standing there screaming anything is possible as he tries to fit Paul Pierce and Ray Allen's dick in his ass. Reggie from Duxbury, you're on the air.
Duxbury. And that punt clears the 50, taken off the bounce, and Trey Oliver, 13-yard return. Going to start things off on the Busted Rubber 42, somewhere between the 42 and the 43-yard line.
You know, I mean, sometimes I just think Pasco, every 10th time, just keep people on their toes. There's a fake one in. But god damn it, Duxbury's real.
No, I know a lot of them that they're real, and that's a big run by Marvelous Virgin to get the first down from the first play on this possession. Ah, beautiful. MSK, Busted Rubber, that's how it was conceived. Oh. And Carson Brown brought down for a sack, loss of 1. Leon Everett giving the credit there. Hello. If you are just joining us, you are watching. It is minute and 42 left in the first quarter of our first half of our doubleheader today. Mama Lugano's Legitimate Spaghetti House. They are the away team in the white jerseys with black pants and black helmets. Moving left to right on your radio dial. Taking on Busted Rubber in their alternate attire. That's the black jerseys, black helmets, and the traditional red pants.
Courtesy of Russell Athletic, they did a really good job with these groundbreaking uniform designs.
Yep.
Yeah, and sincerest thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Athletic.
Yeah. Russell and Martha Athletic. And handing it off to Marvelous Virgin, 6 yards and a first down, and they are inside the red zone.
Yeah, their brother American founded the American Athletic Conference.
Nice.
They got a distant cousin named Champ. That's what they call him. His full name's Champion.
Of course, yeah. I was gonna say their daughter's name is their daughter's name is American. She married into the apparel family.
And then Ray Bork gets thrown the penalty box for high sticking because he's standing on a desk just waving his dick around and hitting people in the face over and over again.
Big stop there by Trey Tringen again. Marvelous Virgin.
Roger from Saugus, what do you think?
Saugus is totally real. Saugus is a real one. 3rd and 1. Big third down here for Mama Lugano's. Neither team able to put a score on the board yet. And they keep it. Carson Brown, he's brought down short of the goal line, but he gets the first down. It is first and goal.
I would like to think hockey players engage in high dicking.
They have to.
High
just standing on random things.
High dicking. Oh my god, I love this. Carson Brown in the end zone for a touchdown. 2 yards.
Hey,
lowers his head.
Over here, I'm gonna fuck you on the desk.
Oh my god. And Mama Lugano's first to open the scoring account just as the first quarter comes to an end. Extra point up and good. 7-0 after 1. Mama Lugano's with the lead.
I have a non sequitur to end this on.
Please.
You don't want to know what they consider icing.
By the way, the clip I just posted in the Discord is not Boston related, but it is fucking hilarious.
Oh no, Stevens and Trottier heckling Bellows. Oh no. Oh
this
no.
is old.
Oh my God. Here comes 2011 Kevin Euclid, and he's kicked 2013 Kevin Euclid in the balls, and then he's joined in the orgy. But he's got that weird stance, so nobody really knows where to stick it in him. All right, let's go to Taunton. We got Taunton.
Hey, wasn't that the Kevin Euclid for 2013 that was played for the Toko Rakuten Golden Eagles?
Oh my God, I don't even know what that means, but yes.
So then Manny Ramirez shows up and he's got Ted Williams' head in a jar, and he just starts pissing in it. He just pissed in the jar, and then Ted Williams' head turns out the technology. He's still alive. He's like, hey, cut it out.
It's a Futurama kind of thing. I get you.
Yeah, Paulie from West Bridgewater, you're on the air.
By the way, I would not mind if the entire stream is just one long Boston Sports Aristocrats joke.
That was fucking fine with me, bro.
We're fucking doing this. And there's Kurt Schilling being interrogated by the police because he brought the bloody sock and stuck it in Pedro's ass. And then in the meantime, he also bankrupted 2 companies while the whole orgy was happening. That's a big catch. I don't know who it was by number 12. But
I didn't know this was the shoot week edition of the Boston Sports Aristocrats.
And then Schilling's got former Speaker of the House Tip O'Neill, and he's got, I'm gonna put my tip in your O'Neill. I'm gonna have gay sex with you. And Tip O'Neill's like, no, go to Bonnie Frank. He's the gay one over there. Kurt Schilling doesn't give a shit. Bobby from Waltham, you're on the air.
Waltham, that's totally a real one. Karan Horn, 15-yard catch and a first down. I hope this is as entertaining to y'all listening as it is to us, because this is fucking hilarious to me.
I live here.
It's fucking hilarious to me.
I'm slipping into the voice by accident, which is
and then Tim Wakefield came to the bar and he showed off his knuckler, and by knuckler I mean he busted a guy open and can't recognize him except by his dental record.
No, he went knuckle deep in Margot Adams.
Jesus. I like the idea that you can't recognize him
that is the greatest reference in the history of references. Encyclopedia Britannica can suck my dick.
I just like the idea that you can't recognize him without his dental records.
So now we go to Pasco for Provincetown. Hell, what a queer.
I also like the idea that in a Boston accent it sounds funny. Dental records.
That's a great one. This isn't going to be political, but so I looked at when the election happened. Obviously, Massachusetts is a blue state. I was looking county by county, and then Provincetown, which is like it's just known as it's where all the gay people live. There was like 88 people who voted for Donald Trump, which was a very confusing conversation, like trying to figure out what 88 people lived in Provincetown and made that decision.
Not to be confused with the Rhode Island Provincetown, right?
That's Providence.
No. Isn't Provincetown also in Rhode Island?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm trying to think. I could be completely off on this one. You're talking like the shore town, right?
Ironically, P-Town.
Oh, what a
is
catch!
The tip of P-Town is the
big
tip
boy
of
Dominic Schneider. I remember him. Hadley with the throw.
Are all like the traditionally associated with like large gay population towns like on like the coast?
I don't know. Can't talk about gay sex and sports.
Isn't Fire Island off of Long Island? You have San Francisco, which is a coastal town. Then you got Provincetown.
Oh God, this is great. Cracker Jack Little Rodeo Man. As a New England native, this shit is good. Can't talk about gay sex and sports radio without questioning if John Farrell should be fired.
Oh my God, seriously.
It seriously sounds like a drunk Danny Picard show.
I like sports radio around here more than I actually like the sports. Like,
I get no pleasure. See, you at least have entertainment out of it. I get no pleasure from DC Sports Radio because they don't get the joke. They take themselves all too seriously. Karan Horn, 11-yard catch, takes him inside the 5 to the ball spotted somewhere between the 2 and the 3.
Southern Collegiate Sports is always an endless source.
The Paul Feinbaum show. The callers are just delightful, and there's new ones every time. Oh, Hadley takes a hit. Has to get rid of it. It's an incomplete second and goal.
Most of the time, though, Southern pro sports fans, they do take themselves way too seriously. Inversely for how much they actually show up to the fucking games.
Well, it's college sports and then everything else. And Hadley hangs on to it, lowers the head in a very similar play like what led to Lugano's first touchdown. Busted rubber have tied things up.
I went to look at Game Village on Wikipedia because I was legitimately curious. as to what towns are considered gay villages. And there's just a sentence that says Provincetown, Massachusetts was ranked by the U.S. Census Bureau as the gayest city in America.
Yeah, it's gay as shit.
I can't stop laughing.
I just like the idea. It's like, hey, let's go to Robbie and Gay Village. Like Gay Village is the actual city name.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a
No,
fact.
and there's nothing wrong with that sentence. It just makes me laugh because I'm still 12.
It is a funny sentence.
All right.
And Carson Brown hangs on to it. Gets 6 yards, 2:38 left to go, and clock is still running in the
You
first
could
half.
use a nice frosty glass of LaCroix sparkling water. This is a special edition bottled in Genesee County, Michigan.
What flavor?
Lead.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. They don't. It's not really lead. Well, it's not advertised as lead. It's advertised as plain. But you know, close enough.
It's pamplemousse.
I don't remember if this is. I can't remember
Ah,
who does
it's
the
grapefruit.
voice, but someone's asking if Bill Walton ever participated in sex with the Boston Celtics.
Have you ever been to an orgy while high on PCP? I'm not gonna even try it. Unbelievable.
I've seen why they call him Red Auerbach, and it wasn't because of the hair on the curtains.
I used to use Rick Carlisle as a dildo. Oh, great.
Has there ever been a better fluffer than Cedric Ceballos?
You know why Dennis Johnson had back problems? He had a third leg.
Oh, yeah. This is devolving into the dumbest shit, and I don't care. Oh, Carson Brown hangs on to it, gets a lot. I don't know how many yards he actually ended up rushing for there, but they are in the red zone again. Ball is spotted on the 8-yard line. First and goal. Mama Lugano's with the momentum there. Oh, Gilbert Fountain only gets a yard, and they call a timeout.
This one was posted 10 minutes ago, but I have to say it. Here comes Oil Can Boyd, really living up to his nickname.
Nice. And Brown hangs on to it. He's tackled for a loss of 3. Third and goal. Alamodius Inquisitor with the tackle on that one.
Hey, you know who's really good at fisting? Kermit Washington.
Jesus.
I think Rudy Tomjanovich was a Tomjava bitch.
And incomplete. It is 4th and goal. And looks like the field goal unit's going to come out. We're looking at about a 28-yarder.
I should go to P-Town.
27-yarder maybe. It is up and good, and with a minute to go in the first half, Mama Lugano's take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah.
It's actually called P-Town.
Is the theory behind like Provincetown being the place where all the gay people went was just that all the straight people would get tired and be like, fuck this.
I think it's hilarious they live in the most phallic part of the state.
Yeah.
They live
Has
like
there
it's the
been-
tip. It's literally the tip.
But just the tip.
It's just the tip is Provincetown.
Crap.
It really is.
I could like take a ferry there. A ferry, yeah, once again. Hilarious.
Ferry, yeah.
It's such a weird state.
And Hadley dumps it off to Rima Gallagher for a 6-yard gain, and first timeout of 3 used by Busted Rubber. 53 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 4. They're going to try to go the length of the field to, at the very least, tie this one up. Hadley's going to hang on to it. He is tackled short of the first down marker. It's 3rd and 1. They're going to let this clock continue to run. 40 seconds. And, caught and dropped. It's incomplete. 4th and 1. Busted Rubber. Maybe letting this one go to the... Oh, no, it's... Well, the clock has stopped. And they're going to give Mama Lugano's this football back. They down it at the 45 and 33 seconds to go. And we've got Mama Lugano's with the football once more.
I was just stuck in Springfield for a day.
Springfield, Mass.
Yeah.
Not as funny of a name to say, but it works. Mario Golden, 12-yard catch to start things off. Mama Lugano's looking to extend this lead. That might have been a problem. Oh, did I miss a look what you did, you little jerk stat? Crap, I missed it. I always love that. The Coke Zero presents look what you did, you little jerk. And then it presents a poor stat for someone.
There's got to be a funny like place name in Massachusetts that sounds funny when you say it before Mass. Like Christian Mass.
Like
Critical
tumorous. Malignant. You got a town called Malignant?
The only thing that's coming to mind is wounds. Whatever, or however it's pronounced. I don't fucking know. This is
Woonsocket?
Woonsocket's Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Shit.
Okay, this is a legitimate problem that I have with Massachusetts and Rhode Island.
Go fuck yourself prematurely.
Why? They're just the same fucking names.
Oh yeah, they got lazy. There's a lot of boroughs. There's a lot of waters. There's a lot of ports.
Like, what the fuck's the difference?
And going for the last play of the game, it's no good. It was a turnover on downs, but that ends the half. Mama Lugano's legitimate spaghetti house take a 10-7 lead off of a field goal. Each of the quarterbacks have touchdowns. This halftime brought to you by Nissan. Be sure to test drive the all-new 2017 Laugh Finder. It comfortably seats 8, uncomfortably seats 17. And really, if you put like an 18th person in there, you might just feel all right. Also, South Tucson Youth Football here on KYST would not be possible without some of the local sponsors of the town of South Tucson, Arizona. Local sponsors such as Autopsies by Candace. Because just because you're dead and your guts are going to be pulled out of your body, sometimes through your anus, doesn't mean you can't look good in the process. At Autopsies by Candace, we know that the funeral may be over and that the viewing may be done, but doesn't that mean don't you still owe it to your dead self to look good in the afterlife? At Autopsies by Candace, as we remove the pancreas and possibly the kidneys and cut open your chest cavity to find out how exactly you died, and then proceed to pull out the giant masses of fat and butter and binge sauce, why don't you actually just get a nice waxing and remove all the excess hair, or get a manicure or a mani-pedi? Autopsies by Candace will make you look good, even if life didn't do it for you.
You know who felt just right with 18 people in him? Johnny Pest. Hole, but his hole was legendary.
All right, here we're back with the second half of the game. Alimonious Inquisitor for Busted Rubber. And that 12-year-old returns it. And they're going to start things off with the football on their own, what is that, 33-yard line, between the 33-34. Going from the shotgun. Oh, pitches it off. Is that Tucker Bradley with the... Yeah, he gets 3 yards out of it. Stopped in his tracks. They're going to say you got
They're absolutely rocking today. Of course, they've failed all the safety codes locally, but the stadium still is Nuck If You Buck compliant.
Oh, Jesus.
And then Don DiMaggio shows up and he digs up his brother Joe and says, "I'm the DiMaggio now."
Oh my God.
Fuck the shit out of him. And then he digs up Marilyn Monroe and he makes her watch. It's some weird sort of cuckold thing. Jeff from Boxborough, you're on the air.
Boxborough. Oh my God, Boxborough.
We're called the Aristocrats.
Oh, we're still going.
Boxborough, a.k.a. Gazelle Bunchin's code name.
Hey, she's a national treasure for another country. Leave her alone.
And the punt unit is out. Trey Oliver returning it, only gets a yard out of it, but pretty good field position. Mama Lugano is just around the 50-yard line.
Today's topic, what would it take Tom Brady to do for you to stop liking him? We're starting with beating your mother. I'm good with it. She's made some mistakes.
You know, I'm sure Mr. Brady would have a good reason.
Yeah, my mother, she's melty. She's melty as shit.
And Carson Brown starts things off with a 20-yard rush from scrimmage, 1st and 10, and they're already in the busted rubber half of the field. And this is not looking good for the team that was ranked ending the season at number 2 in all of South Tucson out of 56 teams. They're looking like number 2 tonight. out of these two teams. And Brown hangs on to it. He's got an open field, but he is stopped. And gets 17 yards and a first down. Boy, that safety had to make that play, or else it was touchdown Mama Lugano's. And Carson Brown has been just a linchpin. We haven't seen a lot from Marvelous Virgin lately in this game, but just as I say, they hand it off, and he is brought down for no gain.
Yeah, it seems like Busted Rubber's defense is really adjusting, and the Virgin's not getting the penetration at the line that he used to.
Well, Busted Rubber versus Virgin is kind of appropriate. And there's a throw. Terrence Hart with an 11-yard catch. By the way, the previous play, the stop was by John Paul Lake, the Pope, for Busted Rubber. And Carson Brown now leads his team up to the line of scrimmage on the 8-yard line. First and goal, 3:07 to go in the third quarter. Takes it out of the shotgun. Terrence Hart with the catch, 8 yards, and a touchdown for Mama Lugano's. It is 16-7 with the extra point pending. Mama Lugano's looking very good in this game.
With this third quarter touchdown, you get the spaghetti bowl now for the same price it was before, but it does come with fancy chopsticks.
Yes, you get chopsticks with your spaghetti bowl at Mama Lugano's.
Breaking news update: could Tom Brady be president in 2020? We'll give you more after the break. Bobby from Falmouth, you're on the air.
Second update: why can't Tom Brady be president? Counterpoint called Can Tom Brady and Why Can't Tom Brady? We're getting rid of the second guy. Just point.
What? I'd also like to point out that was an actual headline, and that Brady has 101 odds to be the 2020 president, according to Bovada.
Ludlow, Mass, you're on the air.
You know, to be fair, 4 years ago, I kind of wonder what the payout would have been if you... you know what, I'm not going to talk about it. Anyway, and that's an incomplete pass by Preston Hadley. 2nd and 10.
Who would win a fist fight, Tom Brady or Jason Veritek? The fans win.
The only winners of that fist fight will be all those scumbags down in New York. Like to see our Boston sports family get torn apart like this. A bunch of bastards you are.
Only thing getting torn apart right now is the anal cavities of various of our sports heroes.
This is just me and Caveman when we do boxing.
It's fine.
Not even joking.
Oh, I can't do it. Only Ben can do it because he's, you know.
You mean Irish caveman and Irish game box?
Yeah.
So then Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Rocky Marciano, who owes my grandfather $1,000, show up and they stop boxing. You know, it's not even a weight thing. You know, the boxing, but then it turns tender, and then the boxing they start slapping, then they just caressing, and then they just go to fucking town. A Walker races in the corner.
Oh, no dry humping in the middle.
Oh, there's no goddamn dry humping. Come on, they got it so they're face to face and they're still having sex with each other. That's how long their schlongs are. It sort of forms like a W underneath each other.
Fair.
It's like the McDonald's arches, but with dicks. Reggie from West Bridgewater, you're on the air.
I honestly think there's money in doing a boxing stream where everybody's name is Irish blank.
Oh my god.
Well,
The
names
boxer,
were,
the commentators, the referee, everyone's Irish.
And then everybody's watching Fish, Sully, the Gooch,
our names
Excuse
were
me,
Nathan
Irish
Cankles.
Fish, Irish Sully, Irish the Gooch.
Long Mick, Short Mick, regular sized Mick.
Tommy Fitzpatrick, Tommy Fitzsullivan, Tommy Patrick Sullivan, Ted Kennedy's corpse.
Patrick Fitztommy.
Patrick Fitzgerald, Gerald Fitzpatrick.
Patrick
Goes to the lady
Fitztommy.
died at Chappaquiddick.
Our names were Yankee Cankles and Joey Bag of Donuts.
Jesus.
Joey Bag of Donuts, wasn't he part of that posse?
That's our gimmick!
Not to be confused with Joey Back of Powdered Donuts, who that was just cocaine. That was cocaine.
Quincy.
Quincy,
Joey Bag
Quincy.
of Donuts is the ladies' man.
Quincy,
I like
His names have
Quincy.
accepted everybody.
Quincy's from Braintree, too. That's the weirdest part.
I was gonna say it's Quincy from Quincy.
No, come on, Brian. That's a little too far.
From Braintree.
He's from Worcester, but he happens to have a shop at
No,
Quincy
no.
Market. Called Quincy's Market of Quincy's.
Lynn, Milton, Quincy.
There's Worcester from Worcester. His name is Worcester. Oh, picked off! Carson Brown picked off, and he's got to go and make the tackle.
Oh,
And good on him. That's the kind of grit. That's the kind of Alimonious Inquisitor with the interception.
That's the kind of Matt Castle bullshit that we were just saying.
But Carson Brown throws the interception, a problem, but you know what? He makes good, and he chases down Alimonious Inquisitor and makes the tackle. And now Busted Rubber have a chance to get back in this one. Tucker Bradley starting things off with 5 yards up the middle.
You know, nobody expects Alimonious Inquisitor.
That's true. Nobody expects the Alimonious Inquisitor. Absolutely true. And let's see.
Like, why is Rhode Island even a state?
It shouldn't be.
You can say that about the entire Midwest. Shut up.
Roman Brewster, 13-yard catch, moves the chains, 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line.
Another question: what is Maine?
It's like where people who are not committed enough to move to fucking New Hampshire live.
It should just be a street.
It's like an expression you use to greet your good friend, like Maine. You know, you see this Bruins game. Yeah, they really suck. Mike Savides' head is just there's a fucking baby's bottom.
Portland's cool, and then it's literally just nothing.
I don't know. I think our small states should be absorbed into their neighboring states. Like, there's no reason for Delaware to be a thing.
Yeah, I agree, but who gets
Like, I know you were the first, and that's the only reason you're still around.
Now
Come
I
on.
think the other states should fight for it. Like it should be like Jersey and Maryland and Pennsylvania in some sort of a three-way competition. Because
Oh my God!
that's
What if we had, like,
to qualify for it, you got to touch the state. 'Cause remember, to be in the Ron and Fez qualification, to be a state, you have to touch a state.
It's risk.
Oh, we got some kid who's dead. We got a dead kid on the field.
Oh my
He is
God.
not moving.
Risk.
That kid is not moving. We got to report on him.
Oh, guys, this
Like,
is
just from a pure aesthetic standpoint, you cannot deny that it would look better if Connecticut and Rhode Island merged.
Are none of you concerned that a child just died on the field?
Excuse me, we're talking about states.
Okay.
There's more people in states than kids on the field.
Exactly.
That's true. What if we had like a promotion and relic for all of our different states?
With
of the
America.
Union?
Wait. Hang on.
Oh God.
To be a state, you have to touch a state, right?
To be a state, you have to touch a state. So
So Alaska and Hawaii aren't
not
currently
states.
states.
Not
but can
states.
we annex British Columbia?
No.
Damn it.
Too
But
expensive
we
there. It'll
can
bring up our cost
promote
of living.
them up from the Canadian Championship.
We're not promoting and relegating states.
Puerto Rico has.
We
been
also don't get
overdue.
Puerto Rico. We are
Besides,
annexing.
We
We are
just
not
buy
annexing.
the Pacific Ocean.
We are not, for the last time, we are not doing the annexation of Puerto Rico. However, D.C. gets a statehood.
And for the record, you'd all just be fucking Massachusetts.
We got a fumble.
It'd be Massachusetts, states of Massachusetts.
It's
But
on
the
review.
play has been reversed. It is sticking with Busted Rubber. They're saying he was down. So they are going to the.
Chaplain, they're gonna get married.
So
I
now
guess that
it's
play-
30-yard line, and Roman Brewster 2 yards on the play. Screen
I
pass,
personally
second
would
and 8.
love to, I would love to see the state of New York get relegated down to like Mexico or something just for Matt's fiction. Just treat them like they did Juventus.
Just match fixing. Then they gotta work their way back up with like American Samoa and Guam.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
And most of the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Trust me, they won't be the Virgin Islands once we're done with them.
Oh!
Dig a hole in the ground and have sex with the state.
Delaware has 2 uses as Timid Donut. Dover International Speedway and Tournament of Death. You're not wrong.
It's true.
You're not wrong.
I think DJ Hyde's backyards would be like its own state.
I'm really trying to think of something else good in Delaware that's worth.
Screen door factories?
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of CZ Dub, Nick Gage is out.
Yeah, so lock your fucking doors.
Yeah.
That's fucking criminal.
What? Brian, why is Mick Cage the best wrestler?
Cause he's the fucking man.
Yes, worst argument ever. Thank you.
Yeah, fuck Nick
Makes me
Gage,
so
I'm
mad.
sorry.
I don't get it.
I just want to see
Lock
him
him the
versus
fuck
Hardcore
back up.
Holly again, please.
I give him 4 months till he's back in.
You know what? Fuck you. You think I'll be in the can in 4 months? I'll break that record and make it 2 months. Because you ain't
Oh, Hadley trying to work his way in. What a stop. Stopped right before the goal line. Gets 6 yards. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ruckus, baby. Fucking ruckus.
Oh, they just showed what happened to the kid, but it just like poofed like
I
immediately.
missed it. He's probably fine. I'm sure he's not dead.
I think that's at 3 months.
And I'm sure he's not dead.
To live?
To live. I'm sure he's fine. Well, that's an upgrade. He died on the field, so that's an upgrade. They give him 3 months. Bash Brothers with the tackle, and it's 3rd and goal. Lost to 2 on that play. Busted
It's like
Rubber.
3 months to like actually.
3 minutes to
3
go in
months
this
and a
game.
COVID.
Busted Rubber need a touchdown. It is as simple as that. They hand it to Bradley. To TC Kelly. TC Kelly gets the touchdown for Busted Rubber. It is 17-13. Extra point pending.
TC Kelly.
So then Ray Bork and Zdeno Chara were there with Adam Oates, and Adam Oates like, you want to eat some Adam Oates? And they just start licking his butt. Like, and then they're kissing doing it. So they're both like, they're just like tongue and butts everywhere. Tommy from Fall River, you're on the air.
Little known fact about TC Kelly, who got that touchdown. He was named as such because his parents are huge fans of Bachman Turner Overdrive. His middle name.
Vrabel catching another touch.
His middle name is Business.
Holy fuck,
Nice.
Ronnie Harrison! What a dual threat.
TC Business Kelly. R.I.P. dead kid.
And of course, anytime you play sets with Teddy Bruschi, you got
Oh, there's a flag.
Billy Squire's best hit this.
Well,
show.
it took 3.5 quarters, but we got our first face mask penalty. It's on Jonathan Dorsey.
So
And so everyone drink.
Everyone drink your can of LaCroix bottled in Genesee County, Michigan. It's lead flavored.
Oh God, Genesee, Jesus Christ. So I just talked to TC Kelly and I asked him about the Nets touchdown he might get, and he said, you know, you might see nothing yet.
Baby, he's got a stutter, the poor kid.
Ray Charles could have seen that joke coming, and he's dead.
And that made him flinch.
Carson Brown from the shotgun. That's just short of the first down marker. Brenton Walden, 9-yard catch. Clock continues to run. 2:15. Nope. Buster Rubber's going to call their first timeout. 2:16 on the clock.
So then
Second
Drew
and 1.
Bledsoe's bent over, jamming out to Everclear like that time he jumped off a stage and heard her bent over with his butt cheek.
Oh, and Carson Brown sacked for a loss of 7.
Then Adam Vinatieri runs up and kicks him right in the ass, but his foot gets stuck, so they're sort of hopping around like a human centipede thing with a foot.
Like a
Tommy
human
from Gloucester,
centipede.
you're on the air.
Like a human centipede thing with a foot. It's 4th
Yeah,
and
like a
8.
fucking foot.
Mama Lugano's 2:09 on the clock. 1 timeout left for Busted Rubber. They're going to punt. So they're going to be pinning Busted Rubber back far. We got to imagine.
Yeah, Rubber needs the ball now.
And that is a great punt. That's going to go out of bounds. Busted Rubber down 3, 2:05. They're going to start things off. If my eyes don't deceive me, they're going to start things off on their own 15-yard line. So that's a heck of a 16-yard line, pretty close.
No coffin kick, coffin corner.
It was about as close as you can get to one. They dribbled out of bounds, and starting things off, Tucker Bradley 4-yard rush. Clock
me, the punt is
continues
not
to
good
run.
here.
2nd and 6. This is it. They've got to go 86 yards now.
where
80.
you are.
Busted Rubber have to go 80 yards in less than 2 minutes. Looks like they spiked the ball to stop the clock.
Cracker
3rd
Jack
and
Railroader
6.
Man brings up a good point. The real
Remember where you are, because you might be seeing the first ever 4th quarter drive.
This is a video game
Oh,
stream,
Tucson
not a
is-
children's football league.
Oh, incomplete. 4th and 6. And it is. This could be the game right now. Ball's on the 20.
It will be the game right now.
It
Hail
is
Mary.
4th and 6. Going from the shotgun.
Oh, boy.
Hadley looking to chuck it. It's caught! It's caught by Rima Gallagher for 22 yards on a first down. Clock is stopped because of the first down. 1:39 left to go. They are on their own 42-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Hadley chucking it. Caught. Oh, what a catch in traffic. I don't know who number. Oh, by Big John Stuff.
Oh, Big John stuff.
Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are?
And the ball is now on the Mama Lugano's 44-yard line. 44 yards to go. Minute 18 to go. Again from the shotgun. Caught for another first down. Rima Gallagher, 16 yards. What on earth is Mama Lugano's doing on defense? These receivers are just wide open, and it stops the clock again. Minute 14. It'll stop the clock until the ball is spotted. Buster Harbor still have one more timeout to use. Mama Lugano's all three of theirs. They might need them if there's any time left on the clock. Again from the shotgun. That is big boy Dominic Schneider with the 2-yard catch, but he steps out of bounds. The minute 2 left, and it's 2nd and 8.
This is a long field goal, but it's also plausible.
It is a long field goal, so at the very least, Buster Harbor could tie this one up, and it would be the 2nd overtime game in a row if they do that. Preston Hadley with the catch. Oh, it's incomplete. I guess he dropped it on the tackle. 3rd and 8. 58 seconds left to go. You can't expect it. You can't expect a field goal. It's out of field goal range. You have to get this first down. Big drop back. He dumps it off to Bradley. Gets the first down. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. Tucker Bradley with an 11-yard catch. Ball is spotted on the 15-yard line. 50 seconds. The clock continues to run. Out of the shotgun again. Hadley throws it. It's caught by Orlando Wheeler. His first catch of the game. 13 yards. Ball is now on the 2-yard line. Clock continues to run. Clock is now running. 42 yards. 42 seconds left on the clock. And it's a touchdown for Busted Rubber. Tucker Bradley, 2 yards.
What a drive.
What a drive with... Took him about a minute and 10 seconds to go 80 yards, and Busted Rubber now have the lead. 20-17, extra point pending.
Bless you.
Bless you.
We got sneezes. And we've got an update, a weather update from our chief meteorologist, Albert Hammond. It never rains in Southern California.
I'm getting a conflicting report, but it pours. Man, it pours.
Oh my God.
And wow, Terrence Hart, 18-yard return.
Albert Hammond Jr.
Well, we could be seeing another game-winning drive by Mama Lugano's. They need a touchdown. They are down 4, 21-17, 35 seconds. The ball is currently on their own 36-yard line, 64 yards, 35 seconds. Carson Brown from the shotgun. He's going to take off running. He breaks one tackle. The second one gets him. He gets 8 yards, and they use their first timeout. Ball is now on the 45-yard line, 55 yards to the end zone. 30 seconds on the clock. Again from the shotgun. Dumps it off to Marvelous Virgin, and he gets out of bounds for a first down. Saves a timeout, 25 seconds. Ball is now on the 50-yard line, but they cannot. They gotta take a shot downfield, I think, at this point.
This is such a good game, and we spent most of it making Boston sports aristocrats jokes.
We really did.
I regret nothing.
And Carson Brown is sacked for a loss of 1. He tried to take off running, but he is wrapped up and taken down. Mama Lugano's have to use their second timeout. They are down to 1, 21 seconds. Ball on the 49-yard line. Brown throws it. And 10-yard catch by Marvelous Virgin, but it's short of the first down marker. It's 3rd and 1. The clock continues to run. They are going for it. There is... And, oh my goodness, they are going to run out of time, it looks like. And they use their last timeout. A first down for Mama Lugano's. The ball is now on their 27-yard line. This is it. 3 seconds to go. Out of the shotgun. Chucking it. It is deflected. Incomplete. The game is over. Busted Rubber come from behind.
And just hold on.
They stay alive in this game, and they are the winners, 21-17. Preston Hadley, your player of the game, with that game-winning drive. Can you blame that pick? I don't think you can.
The drama. This is electric.
It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. And our next game coming up in just a few moments, Del Grango's Discount Seafood taking on Ballet Bob's Dance Studio, and Busted Rubber improved to 2-0. Mama Lugano's dropped to 1-1. Looking at their schedule next week, their last of their 3 non-conference game. Mama Luganos have a home game against Captain Chuck's Adventure Taxi. Busted Rubber got a home game against Abigail May's Aggressive Steakhouse. And that's...
Mama Lugano's logo looks like the Confederate flag, but with guns and pasta.
Hey, listen, it's heritage, not hate.
Enzo Amore?
Come on, it's
Kofi Kingston?
We got a couple of heritage over here.
we got over here. Got a couple of haters.
Over here.
No. It's hospitaliano, not hate. Oh my God! Let's hope. Come on, no disc unreadable message. No disc unreadable message. No whammies. No whammies. Big money. Big money.
You're gonna be like that guy, the ice cream guy that would just scream, "Stop!"
Yeah, right. Hey, we got it this time. Yay! Let's look at some of the stats.
Yeah.
There you see. Look at the quarterback stats.
Michael Larson right here.
Preston Hadley, 23 for 35, 199 yards, 2 total touchdowns. They believe he rushed for both of those. Carson Brown, 15 for 23, 111 yards throwing, 86 yards rushing, and he rushed for 2 total touchdowns as well. So mirror image there between the quarterbacks. And let's go ahead and get to our next game.
Your next contest.
It is going to feature one of our new teams out of the BCC. The BCC is 1-0 tonight. Busted Rubber getting that win. Can Ballet Bob's Dance Studio make it to? They are taking on Del Grango's Discount Seafood. Del Grango's had a strong showing last season, but finished the season on a 3-game losing streak. They were 5-2 and ranked as high as 4th in all of South Tucson. Dropped out of the rankings and finished 5-5, missing out. Let's go ahead and talk about how they did. I think I just did actually. Let's see. They were 3-4 in their division. They are in the fine dining division of the Gluttony League. They finished dead last, sadly, after such a strong start. Meanwhile, brand new team, Ballet Bob's Dance Studio. They are coming to us out of the BCC, the Blue Collar Conference. They are one of the 2 new teams. They are in the Grind division, and they are one of the new teams to join us. Oh, I forgot to talk about the offensive playbooks of the last 2 teams, by the way. So we'll make sure to do it this time. But let's talk about Star Watch, brought to you by Wall to Wall Salve. Don't be a salve, not be a salve. At Wall to Wall Salve, if you have an ointment, a cream, or a salve that you could use to spread on your body and make something moist, then you can find it right here at Wall to Wall Salve. We literally have walls covered in salve. And shelves with jars of them.
Problem.
Yes. Be a problem salver with salve. I like it. Thank you, Will. That was a good one. So that's Star Watch, brought to you by Wall to Wall Salve. First, let's talk about Del Grango's Discount Seafood. By the way, their offensive playbook they are running is Arkansas. So I don't know what that means, but looking at some of their star players, their star player is free safety Norlando Norida. Also, quarterback Jim Bob Coutre, and tight end Arkadelphia Praline.
And dick.
And
if
their opponent.
Arkadelphia were an ice cream, he'd be pralines and dick.
On the other side of the football is the brand new team, Ballet Bob's Dance Studio. They are representing the Miami University DU playbook. And we're going to go right to left on their star players. That is outside linebacker Lady Samantha. Wide receiver Furious Cheese Plate. And their star player, their running back, Alabaster Codpiece. Alabaster Codpiece. Oh.
Great.
All right, so who you got? Let me know who you got in the chat. if you've got Ballet Bobs or Del Grangos in this one. Both these teams got a win in week 1. I'll look at who they won. Ballet Bobs got a home win over Dagum Singh's Exotic Kohlers, 27-24. Del Grangos had a win on the road. They beat second to non Curry Shop. That was an impressive upset. Second to non were a very good team last season. They fell 20-7 in what many would consider an upset there. So who do you guys got? I got some picks for Ballet Bobs.
I'll tell you one thing. If you were
Some
thinking
pick
of
for
changing
Del
over
Grangos?
to change over and watch those overpaid college kids from Texas and Kentucky play, don't even bother. Houston's up 31-0.
Oh, I love it.
I'm
It is
with Del
beautiful.
Grangos.
And to pick for Del Grangos, Ballet Bob, Alabaster going to dominate. I love reading that.
I'm also going with Del Grangos because I've been to their discount seafood, and the only Beyond the Sea covered by Frank Sinatra, and I love me some Sinatra.
Nice. You can get some Sinatra Snapper as well. It's where they actually.
I got
Sinatra's my
Snapper.
favorite kind
It's
of
a real snapper. It's a real cooked snapper that is served on a platter that is actually one of those singing fishes that sings Sinatra to you.
I got snappers from a hooker last week.
Oh, okay. Wow, you should get that checked out.
Yo, my girlfriend's got a snap.
Del Grangos, of course, the reason that the seafood is discount is because it is far past its expiration date. Anyway, let's go down to the Muni.
Marinated in the drumster.
Oh, by the way, Lee Corso has just set his clothes on fire and jumped into a dumpster, and he's come out with a bag full of crab legs and mostly shells. So he has picked Del Grangos on this one.
Oh, but the crabs have dance suits on them.
Yes, the lobsters have crabs, and the crabs have herpes. Del Grangos.
Jeez.
I got a little food for thought here.
Please.
God had Maryland in his colon, and he tried to shit it out. It wouldn't end up in one piece.
Okay.
All I'm saying.
Oh shoot, I forgot to give the whole thing. You are looking live at Municipal Field number... Fuck, what number is it? I didn't look at it.
126.
Was it 126?
I think.
Nice. You're looking live at Municipal Field number 126 for the second half of our doubleheader here on KYST 89.3 the FM The Bone, also being heard on AM 1400 The Growler, and you're watching us live simulcast on South Tucson Local Access Channel number 22. Oh man. It is Ballet Bob's Dance Studio, the away team, in their all white with pink trim away uniforms, going right to left on your radio dial. Taking on the home team, Del Grangos Discount Seafood, in their home uniform of a dark red helmet and jersey and a beige pants. Both these teams 1-0 in the first and so far this year. Sorry?
We can't confirm that they're stained in blood.
Oh no, that would mean they'd be dyed in blood at this point.
But we can't deny that it's also stained in scat.
Well, true. I mean, that's what happens when you eat at Del Grangos.
Is the red cocktail sauce?
And they're going to air it out. Oh, dropped. Mark Durbin with the deflection. And Brody Crowder, the quarterback for Ballet Bobs, was feeling it. It is 4th and 10. And the punt unit is coming out.
Could go for some cocktail
Sorry?
sauce.
Second part.
And that punt is going to dribble all the way back to the 40. And it is down by Ballet Bobs. So Jim Bob Coutre is going to start things off from his own 20. Own 40, excuse me.
I hate that you did that.
What?
Jim Bob Coutre, really?
Because it wouldn't let me put Cooter in the game. It would censor it.
Now, you don't really see this because our cameras aren't the best, but with every single step that dance makes, they do a small twirl, a little pirouette, and then they go over and do a split and then stand back up. Every single step. They are just that damn good.
Take
They're
that,
like-
Soviet Russia.
Nice.
They're like gazelles on the field, only I can't shoot them.
Well, what's stopping?
A lot of laws.
And that is Landon McCall with
You
the first
forget
catch,
where
3rd and
you
4.
are. You're in South Tucson, baby.
Is
You're
there
gonna
human hunting in
die.
South Tucson?
I mean, with so many different eating establishments of questionable repute, you are probably gonna die in South Tucson.
What is this, harvest?
They haven't even added an Outback yet.
They don't have Cannibal the musical at the theater in South Tucson. They just have Cannibal.
I think if you enter the town, the sign says "Welcome to South Tucson." You're probably a good place to die.
With a Sharpie N.
Let me try it again. They don't have Cannibal the musical. They have cannibals in their musicals. There we go. Got it.
And the only musicals are based on the songs of Lee Greenwood, damn it, because that's all we allow in South Tucson here.
I wish I knew songs
Greenwood.
by them.
Oh, no, hang on. I think they've got room for Alan Jackson.
I planned on dying in South Tucson, said NerdX Life.
Not before we get a Margaritaville, you won't.
Yeah, right. Well, that will fuck.
Time check.
Yeah, I was gonna say that will fuck with the with daylight savings time. And Ballet Bob's had the football again there, and that's going to be Brody Crowder taking off running. Oh, he just runs right into a defender, gets 9 yards, and a 2nd and 1.
I
His second
actually
rush.
went to a restaurant last week that advertises not a lunch buffet, but a lunch buffet. That's how they spell the sign, with 2 F's and 2 T's.
Beautiful.
And for the life of me, I could not find my lost acre of salt.
I have eaten at a cheeseburger in paradise. I regret to inform you that the burgers aren't terrible. But then again, I feel like you really have to be special to screw up a burger.
Or you have to be just a rich guy from Pascagoula.
For real, yeah.
Have you tried the seafood burger at the Discount Seafood?
Oh.
That sounds way worse than anything I could have made up.
You know,
I didn't want to eat the seafood burger at all, but now I know.
it's the seafood burger.
It's sea-level food.
It's
Hey,
like-
did you hear, hey! Did you hear I'm on a seafood diet? I'm eating nothing but fish.
And dumps off the ball, and that's an extended run. Having trouble bringing down Herb Bird. What a shitty name. Herb Bird.
Herb Bird.
Herb Bird.
Well, have you heard about the bird? Her bird.
And naturally, in this case, seafood was no match for Bird.
Hey, would you like to hear another joke?
What
I'm
is
not
seafood?
Fred
What is
Flintstone.
seafood?
I work in a quarry.
Alabaster Codpiece brought down for no gain by Rusty Dunn. 2 tackles for him so far in this game.
Rusty Dunn.
Rusty Dunn's a great name. There's some great names in this.
You want to hear another joke? Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Derek Jeter.
Oh!
Oh!
Shit, no you didn't.
And Codpiece, another rush for no gain. Del Grango's put on a good.
Joke? DJ Hyde.
Why you gotta rip on the Deej like that? Oh, it's loose! It's a fumble! Picked up by Del Grangos. He's got nothing but daylight and discount seafood in front of him.
Don't baby! Don't baby!
Oh, he's gonna take it all the way!
Don't believe in anything other than daylight.
It's a defensive touchdown for Terrence Glover, and Del Grangos are on the board.
Has there been a defensive touchdown in South Tucson this year?
Yeah, not this. I don't know if this year. I'm not really sure, honestly. I don't honestly, because I'll be honest with you, I don't pay attention to everything that happened in the games that I don't air.
Oh god, I just.
And the extra point up and good. And of course, that defensive touchdown means that all members of the Seafood Buffet Club
Oh boy.
at Del Grango's
Hands after that one.
get a free extra heaping of cornmeal crusted scrod.
Personal foul.
Cornmeal crusted scrod.
I used to make.
Scrod stew.
Only at participating Del Grande.
Only at participating Del Grangos. There's only one, and they don't participate in shit. Cheeseburgers? Nope. We got spaghetti. And blankets.
We got steak. We fished it out of the sink, but it's steak.
And Devin Moyer, 4 yards up the middle for Ballet Bobs, who start things off. already in, already over the 50 and into Del Grango's territory. There's another handoff, and Alabaster Codpiece cannot get anything going. He gets tripped up on the handoff, and again, no gain, 3rd and 7.
Jesus, no gain.
Alabaster Codpiece, will you ever win?
Is that the lead singer of Cameo?
Right. And Hassan McMillan with the 5-yard catch, 4th and 2, not enough. Momentum took him out of bounds. Brody Crowder, and it looks like they're going to have to go for it on this one. They're not, it's too far to punt, and it's too far of a field goal, so they're going to go for it on this one. Faking the handoff, and they get the first down. Brilliant play, just dumps it over the middle to Stuart Dean for a 12-yard catch, and first down for Ballet Bobs. And ball is on the 25-yard line. See if Ballet Bob's working from a very deep shotgun. He's got about 6 yards. He's about 6 yards back from the line of scrimmage. And Crowder's going to hang on to it. He gets tripped up going through the line. He's down for about 4 yards. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. They'll switch sides. Del Grangos, thanks to a defensive touchdown by Glover, have a 7-0 lead. Both teams 1-0. Only one can go to 2-0 after this one. Oh, is there a CZW show this weekend? Nice. I was at the CZW show. I was at Tangled Web this year. I was not up there for CZW. I just happened to be up there, like literally in town.
What?
So I went to CZW because I wanted to see some friends and stuff. Hey, Wembley. I was actually very happy because I got to see, like I said, a bunch of folks that work Nova, so I've gotten to be friends with some folks. I got to see of all things, Nathan Cruz from Progress worked at CZW show. Yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
Well, he was on the tour, and I guess he was staying with one of the Christs, and I think Sammy Callahan was the guy who was kind of helping book his stuff. And so he wrestled Alexander James in the pre-show match and was really good. Really nice guy. Nathan Cruz is an awesome dude.
Nice. That's awesome. About the DJ Hyde thing, he's been really nice to me. He answered a few emails here and
DJ's a good dude. Yeah, I've gotten to be of all people, two of the folks who have gotten to be my favorite people from Nova are CZW Dojo guys. The Storm of Entrails, Dan O'Hare, and Schlack.
Oh, Schlack. Schlack's the best.
Oh my god, they're the best. And Will can attest, because Will went to the last Nova show, and we were chatting with them. Dan O'Hare, first off, like, I went and said hi to him at the CZW show, and, like, none of the people, and he was, like, super, like, actually, like, oh my god, I didn't realize you were here. They are both just so, NXT last night had Nathan Cruz. Awesome. Good, I'll have to see that. But yeah,
who was on this show that I went to? Obviously my favorite Schlack.
Schlack and Dan O'Hare are fun. Are so much fun.
Schlack was my favorite before, during, and after the show. His name is Schlack.
His name is Schlack, all caps. I think
he's the second coming of Wax.
He took and ran with the "There is no God, only Schlack." He did a deathmatch tournament in the Czech Republic. Not many people can say that who aren't from the Czech Republic. What a throw and a catch by Roshan Stanford. 24 yards and a first down for Del Grangos. Sanjay Dutt is part of Nova, yes. He won't be at the November show, but he when he can make it, we got him. Got Sanjay Dutt, yeah, absolutely. He's literally, I mean, it's like the shortest drive from him, so yes. No, it's actually cool. Woo's got one of the main mods from Woo actually. He's one of the mods of the one of the tube channels. He comes to the Nova shows. So I talk to him whenever I see him. So it's kind of a small world. I didn't realize he lived locally too, but that was pretty awesome. Chuck Lowery with a 10-yard catch and a first down. Del Grango's continuing.
I don't know if you saw the report for Crawler on here. It said he's out for the game for concussion.
Oh no, Crowder.
Yeah.
So the Ballet Bob's quarterback is out.
Yeah.
Oh
That
hell.
concussion out of the game. I think number 4 or something like that. I mean, I'm the odd shot. Let me click odd shot because it should go back to it.
Here's what I'll say about Nova for a lot of people who haven't seen Nova. I think if you watch Nova now, you're going to see a lot of guys that in 3 to 5 years are going to be either really big on the indies or in developmental in the WWE.
It's a nice mix of like, it kind of works out as like the middle ground of like the Northeast and some Southern stuff.
Yeah,
And that is a touchdown for Del Grangos. And the extra point is up and good, 14-3, and they are doing work.
A reason behind that statement, by the way.
Go ahead.
The reason
Is it Chet Sterling?
Well, no, not anybody in particular. Just based on who Mike decides to bring in. Mike brings in North Carolina guys, which there's somebody watching CWF in the New York office, brother. There's somebody watching CWF.
Well, I mean, look at all the guys that are getting brought in. I'm sure someone's getting their ear.
Yes. And Mike brings in a lot of those guys. And the guys that he brings in from other places, I think, are either underrated
On the
or
cusp.
well worth the money.
They're on the cusp of they're either established
Like
or
Team
on
IOU,
a lot of them. Yeah,
you're
team.
gonna see a lot.
Which, by the way, Team IOU are slowly being referred to as the Carnies now, not Team IOU anymore. They're trying to like repackage. But they're great. They're great.
They explained Team IOU to me, and it seemed really esoteric when they explained it. So
they're carnies. That's the thing. They go to a town, they beat people up, they get the pay window, and then they go to the next town. But yeah, like it's Kerry Awful and Nick Iggy, and they used to be known as Team IOU, and now they're the Carnies. They're great. They're awesome. They're both from Tennessee. Tennessee. They're the reason that Papa Hales came to Nova, so I'm happy with that as well. And not a bad throw by the backup QB, William Alford, with a 24-yard catch. And that's Yusuf Clemens, 4 for 4, 40 yards. How did that not end up a face mask? I have no idea. Maybe he got the horse collar, which of course is legal in South Tucson.
Horse collars is legal as a headlock.
But yeah, no, Nova's pretty awesome. I don't want to make this into an infomercial, but if you get a chance to check out a Nova Pro show, awesome. If you do, say hi to the ring announcer. He's not bad. He's okay.
He's fine.
He's not good, but he's okay.
Emma?
He's a good kid.
This match.
No, I said he was okay. And there's a handoff. Alabaster Codpiece, 5-yard gain. That is the first gain for Alabaster Codpiece.
Can we bring up for like the 15th time that Yusuf Clemens is a big boy?
Oh, he's the big boy quarterback?
Yes, I love this guy.
I'm so glad.
And that is an incomplete pass. 4th and 1. Ballet Bobs.
He's trained Clemens.
They're going for it.
Speaking of big boys and throwing, Will, how many games is Bartolo Colon winning next year? I'm setting the over-under on 21 and a half.
25.
Oh, and they handed off the Codpiece, and it's a turnover. Oh.
He's going to go 25-2 with a 2.4 ERA.
Oh, Alabaster Codpiece, will you ever win? By the way, I let you in on a little secret, as I totally do the following match is scheduled for one fall in the cadence that it invites people to repeat the one fall thing, because I think that's the funniest thing. And I always like give a smile and wink if someone in the crowd does it. Not many do, but I love it. And Coutre doing a little fancy footwork. Dumps it off. Stuart Mackey, 16 yards. He gets out of bounds. 56 seconds to go in the half. Del Grangos got a chance with 2 timeouts left, 56 seconds to go the length of the field. At the very least, get a field goal, make it a 2-touchdown game going into the half.
Doing a little shuffle, a little sidestep.
That mighty seafood defense. Oh, they're crustaceans, so it's a hard external shell. Oh, but that shell has been cracked with a sack by Quentin Barry.
Unfortunately, that buttery biscuit base just
it got soggy.
So when I went to Chikara, it was a hermit crab and rock lobster that was wrestling.
Uh-huh.
And hermit crab went to go for the snap thing and handshake at me, and I totally snubbed him at it, and he got so pissed.
Oh.
Because I went for the clap, and then he went and did a quick snap, and I was like, nope.
Oh. By the way, Wembley says I love the one fall call out. I will always remember this. I think it was dude who does Botchamania who pointed this out. That I guess they hosted a trivia, and one team's name was the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and so every time they read the scores, everyone went one fall when that team's name was read. And that's brilliant to me.
great. Oh my God! Somebody was actually at a GFW. Whatever happened to Global Force Wrestling?
They run shows. I believe Sanjay books it. So I kind of tighten my lips when it comes to that. I almost ring announced the show there.
What?
I would have if I didn't have. I would if it wasn't the weekend that I had my half marathon last year. They asked me, I just couldn't. So I could have said I worked a Global Force show.
Brad, Chikara Tour is is everywhere literally now. They went to
Yeah, their finales are going to be in Chicago.
Chicago. I wonder if the Punk's gonna appear there. Ugh.
Hopefully CP Monk will, just to piss him off again.
Chicago, Illinois.
And Cole Cabani.
Chris Bryant.
And that's going to bring an end to the first half. 14-3, Del Grangos. A dominating performance in the first half. Speaking of dominating, you can dominate on the road with the 2017 Nissan Laugh-Finder. It comfortably seats 8. And it only fits in the wide lane on the highway. So run some people off the road with the Nissan Laugh-Finder. Also, South Tucson youth football would not be possible without some of the local businesses in and around the town of South Tucson, Arizona. So I'd like to give thanks to some of them right now, like Holy Balls!
Holy balls!
Blessed be the athletes, for they shall inherit the trophies. At Holy Balls, we provide only the most blessed of sporting equipment. If you need a jock strap, you better believe a priest's touched it. Come to think of it, I probably should scratch that last thing I just said there. But nonetheless, Holy Balls is the place for all your church league softball needs. If you need bats, if you need gloves, if you need uniforms, we can do custom uniforms at Holy Balls for your church league softball team. You can go and, of course, we have holy water that can be filled in the Gatorade coolers that can only be filled with holy water. That's Holy Balls. I don't know really where I'm going with this because I think I peaked with the priests touching the jockstrap joke. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the second half.
The balls be with you, and also with you.
Yes.
I have a legitimate question that's going to open a big can of worms. What if somebody offered you what they described as 2% water?
2% water
2% water, 1% water, whole water.
or skim water? Skim water.
Skim water.
It's just dirt.
I think that's just like water vapor.
Yeah, it's just like steam.
rock.
It's steam.
Minerals.
All right, Del Grango starting the things off with the football, 2nd and 10. Coutre with line up under center, and he throws that one out of bounds. 3rd and 10.
It's air in a can. Air
You know what?
In a can.
I don't think we ask enough questions about what's in half and half.
I'm a big fan, by the way, of the fact that I guess Baylor is placing UConn. I'm guessing that's women's college basketball because on the bottom of the ESPN, you know how it says like MLB, ACC, NFL, whatever. It says bacon. Bacon. It says bacon. And the punt unit comes out. And that's going to be a punt dropping all the way. Oh, takes a fortuitous bounce. And oh, he's flattened. Blair Maynard is just leveled with a lariato. And Ballet Bobs are going to start this thing off. That punt, every bounce is going Del Grango's way.
Watching it. Oh, boy.
Oh, guys, that's how they make the bird.
And Devin Moyer tackled in the backfield for a loss of 1.
And that's the bump that killed him.
Yeah, right.
It landed on that trapdoor. I'm sorry, I just made a
That's
Davey Boy
fine.
Smith reference.
And Clemens throws that one out of bounds. 3rd and 11.
Everything was going great today, and then it just dropped right into the dog poop. The dog poop. The dog poop.
I'm not sure what that's a reference to.
Davey Boy Smith.
Oh,
I think it was like on an episode of Raw, like the Rocket Sock were teaming with Venus and Bulldog, and at some point Foley brings out this tray of dog shit and the Rock Bottom's Bulldog into it, and Michael Cole just when it happens, Michael Cole's call is like the dog poop, the dog poop, the dog poop. It's the funniest damn shit.
what a call. What a
kinda
call
like,
to make.
Kind of like with British Bulldog. I'm going to win the Royal Rumble because I'm the British Bulldog and I'm bizarre.
Pretty much. Landon McCall, 7 yards up the middle. He's tackled short of the first down marker at 2nd and 3.
Alarm going off right now, the 3rd quarter alarm over at the seafood.
I remember when Mick Foley just beat up Test.
Just cause.
Arkadelphia
Praline
Randy
with the
Orton.
catch.
Apparently he needed a Royal Rumble number to do that.
17 yards. Arkadelphia Praline.
Anybody think that Mick Foley's kind of a dick about that? Like, he
Yeah.
didn't need to be in the Royal Rumble to beat up Randy Orton. He just beat up another guy that was in it for no reason. It's another reason why I don't like Mick Foley.
He beat up Test.
You know, if he didn't beat up Test, he'd be alive today.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
that was for revenge for when Test beat up Scotty 2 Holly for the Alliance spot.
Scotty 2 Holly, that's a new gimmick idea.
Scotty to Holly.
That's my stupid.
You know what? And he's not even like a Holly in the wrestling sense. He just wears Buddy Holly glasses everywhere.
How do you turn it up now?
Every day, it's getting closer.
Scotty 2 Holly was found dead at the age of 23.
Change the Big Show's name to the Big Bopper.
The Big Show Bopper.
Yep. His theme song starts.
And Richie-
Hello.
Richie Valvenezuela.
No, it would just be Richie Valiant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He'd be one of the Valiant brothers.
And field goal is up, and I think it hits the uprights. It is no good. And, oh, it just clangs right off the bar.
Big Show Bopper.
And Ballet Bobs have a chance. They're taking this over at the 20-yard line. Yusuf Clemens in for Brody Crowder. And goes for the... incomplete.
Can you burn a Luigi board?
A Luigi board? An Ouija board.
A Mega board?
Actually, I like the other one better. Can I get pregnant? Pregnant?
Have you ever thought that maybe it was just called a board and then the first thing that was ever done on it was Ouija?
Can I buy one from a witch or a vegan?
You got the board, then you asked the ghost what it was called, and he came with Ouija.
He had a stroke in the middle of pronouncing. It's called an Ouija.
Well, no, it's the word for yes in French and German.
Or he was, what is it called?
Why did it take you
Ouija.
so long to think about that?
Can I get pregnant? Is it possible to get pregante?
My favorite sauce to buy at the market. Pregante.
What was? Oh God, there was one where the dude just loses it, and I can't remember. I love those videos. I hope he makes more of those. And that's gonna be a caught, and he gets the first down and a flag. Oh, everybody drink. Not a lot of face masks. tonight.
Everybody's tackling clean. Shits.
Those little shits.
Automatic first down.
It's possible to get pregnant from drinking milk.
Am I pregnant?
Pregnant. Am I
Pregnant is just
pregnant?
what happens when a guy gets pregnant.
Yeah, am I pregnant?
That's the Yahoo answer is really. You know what?
7-yard catch for Arkadelphia Praline.
That is just when a guy becomes pregnant, he becomes pregnant.
I really wish someone else. I really wish that I thought of that, because whoever that dude came up with a brilliant gimmick and just ran with it. Speaking of running with it, it's a touchdown for Del Grangos, 22 yards. Landon McCall, 20-3, extra point pending.
Well, you can throw this one in the drumster. It's over.
And for each point that Discount Seafood gets today,
I don't know if you see. I don't know if you saw on the replay, but a Ballet Bob's player just goes for the tackle and lands right smack into his own player.
Jesus. So that'll be 20% meat in the net soup.
Yes.
Imitation or real?
And and remember, with tonight's game, the number of points that Del Grangos wins, the scores rather, Furious Cheese Plate, 14-yard return on that one. Del Grangos, the number of points they score tonight, that is how many peel and eat shrimp you are given for free with a $25 or more purchase.
Is it real or is it imitation? Only the rate at which your throat closes up due to an allergic reaction difference.
It's odd that they don't seem to be concerned if people come in with shellfish allergies. Like, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have anything to worry about. But I have a severe shellfish allergy. It's fine. You don't have to worry about that. Trust me. I mean, it will make my throat close up, and I'll die if I have anything that's a shellfish. You are not in danger. Please enjoy your dinner.
Quit being so shellfish.
Get in the car. Get in the old 2017 Nissan Lab. Comfortably seat six, but it only needs you to sit once.
Yeah, I gotta start coming up with other lines for the Nissan Laugh Finder, because the same line over and over and over is getting tiresome.
It's getting funnier each time.
Only wimps have food allergies in South Tucson, says Candace. You're absolutely right. I feel like food allergies, like one of the fun trutherisms of South Tucson is they don't believe food allergies are real. And that's a first down, but at the end of 3, Ballet Bob's got a lot to make up.
It's just another SJW conspiracy, like spread offenses.
That's just God deciding who's weak.
True. By the way, 31-0. Houston over number 5 Louisville. I just keep the hurt coming. And Clemens airing it out. Oh, it's deflected. Almost picked off. John Shelton breaking up that pass.
In this place, Louisville's going to screw Clemson out of a spot in the playoff. They're going to lose by like 70 points.
I think that's just Kate Clemsoning.
And
Yeah,
Clemens again. Caught! And he gets over the first down marker. Chip Brigham for 15 yards. His first catch of the game.
Chip Brigham.
Chip Brigham,
a fine Mormon man.
Yep, and first down for Ballet Bob's inside the red zone. Their third time in the red zone.
Sounds like one of the first UFC fighters.
Sorry, the fourth time in the red zone. His specialty is stick fighting. Devin Moyer up the middle, 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
Chip Brigham could totally kick Joe Son's ass, but he could not defeat Harold.
No one can.
Yeah, because Harold Holler is a grappler also.
He wants to bring the jiu-jitsu aspect back to karate. You could tell Harold Howard was bullshitting you when he pronounced it karate.
What about that Canadian saying, for coming on? Come on.
Hey, we named 2 HCLs after that. And a touchdown, Chip Brigham with the 8-yard catch. All alone in the end zone, and Ballet Bob's get their first touchdown of the game. It is 21-9 with the extra point pending.
For each point that Discount Bob, they allowed that many more invitations. You might not get accepted, but hey, we'll send out 10 more flyers.
And not bad. And they're going to go for 2 on this one. Handing it off to, is that Alabaster Codpiece? No, it's Monte Schroeder. No gain on that one. Mark Durbin breaking up the...
For every point that Ballet Bob's Dance Studio scores in this game, that is how many shoot will be able to provide to their students.
And Orlando Norida with the return.
That'll help
Del
out
Grango's
Julie
4:06
Felix.
left on the clock. They are going to start things off from their own 35. Taking the handoff, Jim Bob Coutre. Oh, God. Lowers the shoulder, but didn't lower it enough. He just got flattened. Gets 4 yards on that one. Oh, no wrapping up on that tackle. Just a straight-up shoulder block. Oh, that one hurt. That kid's got internal injuries.
Yeah, so I also created Harold Howard in 2K17.
Outstanding. Does he have? You got to give him the rolling capo kick then.
Yes, that's his
finish.
Jushin Thunder Liger only stole that movement.
No, his finisher is just a whole bunch of punches.
Oh, okay. And 3rd and 5 from their own 40. Del Grangos.
That's the name of the finisher, a whole bunch of punches.
That sounds about right.
It's new karate style.
He learned it from Team Chip's Taekwondo set.
I learned it from Gracie.
I think the finisher should be called "If it worked, it worked, and if it didn't, it didn't."
If it didn't, I mean, if it didn't, it didn't.
It's got a missing tooth also.
Yeah, people forget they fucked it up the first time.
Oh, that's right.
If it worked, it worked, and if I didn't, I didn't. I mean, if it didn't, I didn't.
And 4th and 5, and the punt unit's coming out. They're going to be punting back from their own 25, so this will give Ballet Bob some good field position. Down by 12. Oh, it takes a great bounce, goes out of bounds, so Ballet Bob's going to start things off from their own 30. So take what I just said about good field position, and not so much. We just got followed on Twitch by Meth Tiger. So all right, Meth Tiger, thank you. Welcome.
That's just a new team for South Tucson.
The Meth Tigers. The Meth Tigers need to be. No. Okay.
Meth Tigers.
That's a That's the Southwestern Semi-Professional Hockey League team. I'm going to use it now. The Meth Tigers are from Fort Wayne.
Have you ever tried to chase the Meth Tiger?
I didn't know we had that many Mizzou fans.
The Meth Tiger.
Well, it's got to be an Indiana team. I'm just trying to think of a small town in Indiana that I can use.
Methodist. They're the Meth Tiger.
And airing that one out, Clemens. That is way overthrown. 3rd and 10. What's a good? Is Fort Wayne a good one for Indiana? I need a better.
Evansville.
The Evansville Meth Tigers. I like it. Welcome to our channel. You just got a team. You just got an imaginary team named after you. By the way, if I ever get a hockey game, I'm going to have to do the the Southwestern Semi-Professional Hockey League. I know this now.
Someday they'll make pro.
Terre Haute. I don't even know how to say that. So I'm afraid I'm going to not say it correctly.
Terre Haute.
Terre Haute. Like I've come up with so many team names I don't even remember. There's the Albuquerque Isotopes, the Yuma 310s, the Kalamazoo Fighting Kazoos I came up with tonight. And it's a touchdown, Chip Brigham.
Chip Brigham.
Don't
Second
forget the
touchdown.
latest iteration of the Macon Beat in Macon, Georgia.
Deputy Officer Chip Brigham.
Oh God, what was the truth? I had a Truth or Consequences team. I can't remember.
Ogden PD. Chip Brigham reporting for duty.
Yeah, right. Kick is up and it is good. It is 21-16. Ballet Bobs with 2:19 to go. Are they going to go for the onside kick? It looks like they are.
My favorite.
Oh no, they're not. They went for the normal kick, and
They got 3 timeouts.
they do. They have all 3 of their timeouts. Kirby Price returns it for 16 yards.
They got 3 timeouts, Paul.
I'm gonna hang up and listen to what you got to say.
I'll take my answer off the air.
I'll take my answer off the air. There you go. And Coutre brought down for a loss of 1. Oh, Louisville scored. That's no fun.
I think this is a fitting Bible passage for 18. Do you hear what these children are saying? They asked him. Yes, replied Jesus. Have you never read?
That's like the bro do you even lift of Jesus quotes. Remember, Jesus, Stations of the CrossFit.
How do I regret church.
And Del Grango's, that's going to be a first down. Caught by Clinton Hines, 18 yards.
Outcast does
Moves the
not regret
chains.
Their song Church from the Speaker Bots Love Below double album, which is still not as good as AT Aliens.
And Valley Bobs have to use their second timeout. Del Grango's, is it caught? It is. It's another first down. The last timeout is burned. Del Grango's just moving the football downfield, trying to get this game from out of reach of Valley Bob's. Another 35. That one's dropped, and we are at 2 minutes to go in this football game. Del Grango's. And at this point, Valley Bobs have no timeouts left. Why don't you just run it up the middle? It's 2nd and 10. You can kill the clock, but then again, these kids are not very good at clock management. They're going to hand it off. That is going to be Landon McCall, 7 yards up the middle. And that's going to burn about 35 seconds off the clock. Or not. Well, they're just going to be dicks about it seems. Minute 40 to go in this game. Are they at least going to let this clock go down a little bit? It seems they are. Okay, that's good. Well, I guess it's been a pretty good set of games today. We had a great game with a huge comeback by Busted Rubber over Mama Lugano's. That final score was, if I recall, 21-17. They improved to 2-0. Mama Lugano's dropped to 1-1. And they're going to hang on to this one. And Coutre, he is sacked for a loss of 6. 4th and 9 by Hayden Jordan. And they're going to have to go for it, it looks like. They're in no man's land right now, so let this clock run down. They'll get the snap off at about 30 seconds to go in this game. Looks like Del Grango is going to try to hang on, but there might be a little bit of drama depending on how this play shapes out.
Now, little known facts on Landon McCall, middle name is CW. Name.
Yes, he's the convoy.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're not going to be on tomorrow night, but I believe we'll be on Saturday during the day. I think it will be on sometime this weekend during the day, because I'm not going to go up against the. It might be right before. I think I'll do Saturday right before. Oh, that is a great throw. Clinton Hines with a 34-yard touchdown catch. And Del Grango's has iced this one. If only they iced some of their raw bar. Nope, they just let it sit out in the sun.
That's it. You can stick a knife in that lobster. It's done.
And the extra point pending. It should be 28-16. Del Grango's with 28 seconds to go.
Looks like they'll be dancing their way into their cars.
They will. They will improve to 2-0. Ballet Bob's dropping to 1-1. I believe Saturday night, right before. I don't know what time Takeover starts, but we'll be on 2 hours before Takeover, so we won't be going up against that. We'll be able to watch Takeover.
First game, time to contract this shitty. Bringing the talent pool down.
Oh, but I have such a nice, evenly designed 60-team league, and they're gonna try to make something happen. Yusuf Clemens. He just gets sacked. Loss of 9. This might be it. CJ Outlaw with the sack. What a great name. What an outstanding name. Yeah, so we'll be on at 6 Eastern. I guess 8 p.m. Eastern is when it starts, so that's what it'll be. Yeah, 6 p.m. And, yep, they're going to go ahead and take a knee, it looks like. Oh, no. They spiked the football to stop the clock. And 3rd and 19. This will be the last play, likely. The 2 games we're going to air for you will be House of Guffaws Comedy Palace taking on Bully Factory Children's MMA, and followed up by Rancho Robusto Plus Size Warehouse taking on Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair. Those will be your 2 games. Right now, the game is over. It is a final score of 28-16. Del Grango's Discount Seafood, and the player of the game, CJ Outlaw, 2 sacks and a forced fumble. So he forced the fumble that was returned for a touchdown by Terrence Glover that got things rolling for Del Grangos. They are your winners. They improved to 2-0 with a 28-16 win over Ballet Bob's Dance Studio. Now, we're not going to do anything before Survivor Series. I'm probably just going to, because I'm going over to my friend's house to watch that. So, and I'm going to be making dessert, so I'll be busy. But also, little heads up, I might be meeting up with a certain person who's not on the call right now to do a little commentary recorded for a little thing called Kumite this weekend. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. Just saying. So, there'll be a Kumite happening soon. We're going to be getting caught up, so it'll be the August show, which we'll just say that the tapes got lost. Most glorious and honorable Mr. Naga held out on the tapes. That'll be the story we're going with. Well, that's going to be it for us. We got a lovely quad penis in the Discord. Love the quad penis. Love the quad penis. That's going to be isolated. For those not familiar, the quad penis is when someone on the game day holds up the sign that has the ESPN logo where the letters all spell out something, and they use the word penis to spell out ESPN each time.
That's not the only thing the quad penis is.
Lee Corso has a quad penis.
No. The quad penis is a group act. What you do is that you go to the four corners.
Oh God!
And everybody pulls out the dicks, hits them hard, and you had the quad penis.
Okay.
Your penises are in 4 states all at once.
Well, that's gonna be it from us. The Paul Fine Quad show is next. He will be taking all of your calls from Phyllis from South Tucson and Tammy from South Tucson, I-Man from South Tucson. He'll also be taking calls about the quad penis. If you want to ask about that. So that's the Paul Fine Quad show. That's gonna be it for us here on South Tucson Youth Football. There we go. There's our logo. That's what you just watched. I'm Brian. Thanks to Gamebox. Thanks to Will. Thanks to Blinky. Thanks also to Ben for for joining us. Thank you all for coming out. We'll be on Saturday evening, right before Takeover. So about 6 p.m. Eastern for 2 big games. Coming up next is the Paul Fine Quad show. That's going to be it. This is us on KYST 89.3 FM, The Bone. AM 1400 The Growler, and simulcast on local access channel number 22, Oh Man, South Tucson. Until next time, good night from South Tucson, Arizona.